Very important topic for Saudi Arabia. For us to be a member of the G20, Saudi Arabia is the only Arab country who is a member in the G20. For us to make the change and transfer this knowledge, we have to do the change ourselves in our country. Saudi Arabia this year has been announced to be a top performer in the Women, Business and the Law report announced just last week on the 14th of January by the World Bank. This actually says a lot. The change did not happen overnight. We had to work on changing the law, which is extremely important. If you want to actually make the change sustainable, it has to be through a legislative framework, through the law itself, to be sustainable and to continue. That also sends a signal to the rest of the Islamic world and the Arab world and also our neighboring Gulf countries. We were actually a top performer and #1 on the Gulf countries. We were the second on the Arab world in our ranking on the women, business and the law. The reason why we're doing this is we're very serious about the inclusiveness of the economy. When we talk about the economy, we only don't talk about gender, we talk about different age groups, we talk about the gender, and we talk about including everybody, the unfortunate and others. And that was driving our agenda for the G20, and we really wanted to lead by example by doing so. It wasn't only about empowering women or enabling women or giving them the opportunity to play and to act in a level playing field. However, we understand that youth also needs to be educated and skilled and reskilled. There is definitely a gap in the world, not only in Saudi Arabia, because of the changing jobs in the world and the emerging jobs in the world that we have to reskill and keep on reskilling our youth and our women in the society, that we're also paying attention to that, and I think that also will drive the agenda for the G20. Saudi Arabia wants to act immediately on these changes because we believe that we can actually spread this good virus to our region and to our neighbors, and we will continue with our agenda. This is a journey. We have just started our journey, but we are committed to continuing the journey. Changing the law is one thing, but also putting strategies to empower women and to continue with the agendas of other G20 presidencies is very important. As you know, last year Japan has established the initiative of empowering women, and we are continuing to do so also in Saudi Arabia this year. We've established a working group for the W20 to continue with this initiative. We're also working very, very hard on empowering our SMEs, our entrepreneurs, our startups, building our incubators and accelerators. The Saudi women right now have established 20% of the entrepreneurs in Saudi Arabia and their businesses. This is something that we want to build on and grow. They have the capabilities, they have the will to do it. 50% of our graduate students are females. 54% of these females are actually in the STEM, learning science and technology. This is power for the economy that we need to build on.